Chronological Bible in a Year, day 133. King David is known for a few things, but I believe the most popular is probably defeating Goliath and then being defeated by lust here with Bathsheba. If you are just checking out the videos, not reading along, the quick summary: the nations go to war, David stays behind. David sees a woman, he's filled with lust, and rather than seek an escape, rather than turn to one of his wives or concubines, he has the woman who he knows to be married to one of his soldiers brought to him. He sleeps with the woman and she becomes pregnant. He has the man brought back. The man refuses to go home. And I love what the man says. This is Uriah's words. The ark, Israel and Judah, are dwelling in tents, and my master Joab and his soldiers are camping in an open field. How can I enter my house to eat and drink and sleep with my wife? As surely as you live and by your life, I will not do this. Uriah is showing some powerful character. David had an affair with this man's wife and is trying to hide his affair by having this man now sleep with her and playing off the child as if it's going to be Uriah's instead of David's. Uriah refuses, so David gets him drunk. He still refuses. Even drunk, Uriah has stronger character here than King David had. But David won't let that stand. David sends Uriah back to battle with a note telling Joab that put this man where the fighting is the worst and then fall back so that he is killed. The king and the general work together to have Uriah slaughtered, and then David takes Uriah's widow and makes her a wife to try to cover up his sin. But the fact that we're talking about it thousands of years later prove the plan didn't work that great. God sends the prophet Nathan to rebuke David, who does so in an amazing parable, igniting David's anger, only to realize he's mad at himself. David repents in dust and ashes, and we'll see a psalm that he writes as a response tomorrow. And in this, Nathan tells David that you've been forgiven, God has removed the guilt from you, but death for death, and the child dies. But here's the question for us to sit with today: is why are we, like David, so quick to sin and so slow to fight? In a world of Davids and Uriahs, how can we be the Uriah in this story and not the David? How can we have the character to say, we're at war, I am not going to seek those comforts until the war is over? Maybe a hard application for us today is to observe our soul and say, God, what do I need to confess? Or perhaps we need to say, when am I walking on a rooftop when I should be at war? We'll be back in the Psalms tomorrow, but until then, God bless.